Good evening, folks. Evening and welcome to M9 Diaries. We are still on Monday the 14th. This is the second edition of today. Back onto the normal camera. You would have got a nice wee edition this morning. It was slightly later this morning, but had to be posted. It was done by my phone. The quality seems to be really good, but it is in portrait, which is up and down the way, which isn't that great for YouTube videos, so I'll stick with this camera just now. You've got the sound, which seems to be okay, so this is me now on my way home on Monday afternoon. It's been a long day. I've been busy, and I've got a wee bit of work to do when I go home, so that is just me heading across the road to Glasgow. Doing the M9 as usual, and hopefully missing the traffic. It is currently 6 o'clock, so the good chances are that I'm going to hit proper rush hour traffic. In this area, rush hour tends to be also about 4 o'clock, but I'm hoping that I'm sort of sticking to that and hoping I'm not going to hit a lot of traffic. So it's going to be a busy day tonight, as I say. So tomorrow I'll probably work from the house, just giving it a wee bit of car, a wee bit of a break. So just getting the maps ready to go. This is of course a nice wee journey home, and we've had a good day today. It's been busy in the office, a wee bit of techie stuff and a wee bit of learning. I'm just going to brake here, and never know whether folk are going to cut the lane there, so I had to just make sure I was in the inside lane so as to stop people pulling into me. So now on the going past the Gyle, I did have to pop out earlier on, and I ended up at the Gyle to drop off some lamps. It does always help when folk get the correct place to meet you, because otherwise you end up wasting time, which you could do without. So cutting across this way up towards Edinburgh Airport again. It's just the usual. As I said this morning, if anyone has any sort of interest and stuff to add to the vlogs, please feel free to comment. It is quite good that YouTube are now allowing videos that are longer than 15 minutes, but I'm sure that you are all probably bored out to tears occasionally of an hour-long video, so I'm quite happy to do a wee bit of add-ins for anybody who wants to give me a hand. So please, I'll give you a mention. Just fire in the comments or send me an email. The email of course is ifraser@ntlworld.com. Perfectly happy to give people a mention if required. And of course, if anyone wants to send me any sort of free stuff, I'll be dropping my address into the details. But please, I need as many subscribers as possible, so make sure you hit subscribe, turn on the notifications, and of course smash the thumbs up button. It seems to work for all the Americans, so let's make a British vlog a wee bit more popular. Just now traffic actually is not too bad. Just caught behind a few folk. I've been quite lucky coming across the Gyle there. It's not been terribly busy, but this is the road of course that gets busier at this time of night, so we'll see how it goes when we come up to the Newbridge, up to the end. So I've been getting on a wee bit of studying today. It's time to get my exams up to date. Work's been busy, so it's quite hard to fit in the time, but once you get the time sorted, it's not too bad to actually start studying and especially today, but it is Monday night, as I say, 6:10. It's quite dark and traffic is actually quite free flowing. We've got a wee bit of traffic coming up here, but it doesn't seem to be stopping at all, so that is not bad at all. Just passed a nice police car, as I said, on the way in this morning. We do see police quite regularly on here, and they are just patrolling. They're quite good. As long as you're not speeding or anything, then it's not too bad. Marking the map there, but police, I forgot about that one on the way past, but you do tend to not be quite thinking about marking stuff on ways when you're passing police. So still, everybody seems to be in the outside lane, which is quite good, so just coming up to Newbridge, and then we'll jump onto the M9. That'll be a nice wee journey home, hopefully this morning. Only really took me about half an hour, 40 minutes, as you would have seen by the video. So the video this morning, also, wee apology, YouTube's editing decided to put the videos the wrong way around, so you've got two entries this morning. You've got the first bit is actually after about 15 minutes of the video, and then you've got the second bit, so maybe you find the second bit a wee bit more interesting. Don't know, have a look, watch it for a wee bit and see what you think. As I say, please hit the like button and let me know in the comments what you think. I want to still get a few things to do, keep it interesting, but keep it live, so as I say, I've not been cutting anything out of the vlogs. They are purely and simply me keeping you going on the way into my work in the mornings, giving you 100% real updates, and then getting them uploaded. It means then you get to see just how the traffic is in the mornings, and of course at the evenings as well when I'm on the way home. So it's always good to let people see traffic in Scotland. The vlog, of course, will be all around the world. I've got lots of people watching it in India. Hi guys and girls. And I think I've even stretched as far as Australia for some people, which is always good. I do like to see some interest. That's all mainly due to my BlackBerry friends. Lots of people sharing it on BlackBerry groups, so that helps a wee bit. It'll help give me a few viewers and hopefully some subscribers. I want to hit that 250,000 subscribers as soon as possible, so please share, get the blog out there, and I'll get you any mentions if you want to leave your name in the likes. Remember, of course, if you just hit like, I don't know your username, so I'm quite happy if you want to leave a comment to mention your name. Currently I've only got a couple of likers. Jay out in Indonesia, good to see you, and thanks very much for liking the vlog. Lance Stewart in America, he's been grabbing the blog a few times, and I've sort of shared it on his blog as well, so a wee bit of like for like there. That means hopefully his girlfriend as well has been sharing it. It gets it out there, gets the views up, and gets people to see a wee bit more of the world. I mean, this is Scotland. You've obviously got me in the car, so not as interesting as seeing people out and about, but always good to talk, always good to share the news locally. Give you a wee weather report as well. It's not quite so wet tonight as it was this morning, but it's getting cold this afternoon, and hopefully it won't freeze again. So that's me just hitting the road on the way over. That'll be another half an hour or so at this speed. It's always good, and I'll be keeping yourselves updated all the way. morning as well. That's where I was before I started this morning's vlog. As you might have guessed, I've got supposedly 20/20 vision, although that is cheating, that's with my lenses in. So I think in the mornings I've been a wee bit, my eyes have been dry, so that's why it's hard to watch the roads and not have my eyes blinking a wee bit. So please, I do apologise if there's any sort of eye movement, but it does happen. Anyone who's in the same boat will know it's quite hard to keep your eyes focused on the road. I did manage to bash my rearview mirror this morning, so it's a wee bit off centre, so I've just fixed that one. I do like the auto dimming rear mirror, but it just means you don't get a true idea of who's behind you and how far away they are. So usually you can gauge it from the rear passenger headrest. My car's got a 2 headrests, so it's not so bad. Sorry, 3, so the one in the middle, I can usually gauge the cars behind from that one. So normally I'd be heading home and heading to see if there's any mail, but I think today will be okay. It's Monday, don't get anything waiting, so I'll head there tomorrow when I'm off, when I'm working from the house. I'm not off at all, and we'll get mail picked up. Tomorrow means I'll get this vlog uploaded as well, get it online as early as I can, and that'll give you a wee bit of an update, since tomorrow I probably won't be vlogging. I should do something in the house actually at some point. That might be a future addition to the vlog. So if there's any interest you, please just leave a comment, hit like, and I'll be able to see that online, and it means I'll be able to help anybody out. And that's another thing, of course, as well. If anyone wants any IT advice, anything on phones or IT stuff, just leave a comment, I'll try and do it. So you can watch the vlogs and I'll be updating you in the future. Any emails that want read out, make sure you send an email to my email address. As I said before, it's ifraser@mtrworld.com, and that'll be read out, or I'll give you a wee update on it. Always keeps things interesting. It's a really nice place to visit if anybody gets a chance to come to Scotland and wants to do anything. Like, you're in the central part of Scotland. It's great. It's pretty much halfway between Glasgow and Edinburgh on this road. Great for the kids as well. I think there's a few things to do there, and maybe not at this time of year, of course. It's quite cold, sorry, so this time of year you're going to have to wrap up if you want to go and visit it. Not too sure why the traffic's just slowed down. We were doing a good speed there. The person in front has just decided to put the foot in the brakes, which is a bit strange. I think it's probably because there is what looks like fireworks over to my left, so I think they're obviously rubbernecking a wee bit, trying to grab a sight of the fireworks. As I mentioned this morning, there was a wee bit of roadworks. The cones are now all around the side of the middle of the road here. They've had all the lights on, but they've now disappeared. They aren't blocking the road in any way. We have just come to the 40mph speed limit, which is just before the second off ramp for Lithgow, so I don't think there's actually any work being done, but the cones are still in the middle, so I'll be keeping an eye out and I'll let you know if there's anything else here. The sky tonight is very red. Not sure if it's you do get some flames from the oil refinery at Grangemouth. I don't think that's what's going on tonight. I think it's just purely and simply the weather. It is quite cloudy, but the sun was behind the clouds earlier on, so I think that's what we can see. Before I left as well. Film for the future, due out next year, Ghost in the Machine. Looks quite good. Scarlett Johansson in it. Been told there on the way in that it's based on a manga film, so they've done a few bits really close to it. I'll be looking forward to that. That's due out the beginning of next year, I think. Along with, as I mentioned the other day, Trainspotting 2. It's due out in February, and definitely worth a watch if you are cinema goers. If not, there are a few other options, shall I say, to get filmed, so yeah, just grab that, it looks great. I'll be keeping you all up to date when that's available. Coming up to Falkirk just now. I'll be heading home. As I say, I've got some work to be done tonight about 8 o'clock, so I'll be getting that done, but before that I've got to prepare dinner, so I'll be keeping that right and just making sure that the dinner's ready for Dan coming in. Always helps. I'm going to have some nice chicken hash tonight, which is chicken and potatoes with some veg in it, which the last couple of times I've had it's been really nice. Put some piri piri mix through it and some paprika, and it makes a great meal. It's not difficult to make, only takes about 10 or 15 minutes, and you get a couple of wee nice eggs on the top to add to it. Gives you some protein, some carbs and a lot of veg, so it keeps us going and fills you up, to be honest. Really nice. It'll be time for an early time to bed again tonight. We might get a wee bit of I'm a Celebrity. Started last night. Lots of people really didn't recognise. It's a wee bit like Big Brother now. They are sort of pulling the celebrities in that nobody knows. There was a few. Adam, guy from Emmerdale, Larry Lamb, who used to be in EastEnders, is in it. One of the dancers from Strictly Come Dancing's in it, and Olympic medalist as well. Again, folk that you don't really know, but I'm sure over the next couple of weeks in the jungle they'll become well known and bigger celebrities, but definitely something to watch. Ant and Dec are always a good laugh, and well, have a look. It's 9 o'clock, channel 5 I believe it is now, and that'll keep you going. You'll probably be heading to bed after that, so as I say, maybe a bit earlier just passing the Kelpies at Falkirk. Kelpies is of course twin horseheads, right beside the canal, not far away from the Falkirk Wheel, which is another canal landmark. So yeah, that's always a nice wee, it's always well lit up, and again, I believe it's nice to visit. So something worthwhile to visit if you can. That's the rain just starting as well, so it looks like we might get rain again tonight, but it does need it a wee bit. As I say, it's been dry most of the day. It was really wet last night, but not enough that it sat for long this morning. Not so much chat tonight, unfortunately, but hopefully that will change in the future. We got, as I say, 1 or 2 updates a day. It's quite difficult to get any sort of changes that are required, but I will be coming to you live and loud on the M9 twice a day, pretty much, just to give you updates. Traffic tonight is pretty much in depth, and just a wee bit of a pull in there to get onto the M876. That's the one that takes you to Larbert, and it'll be another night where folk don't indicate, just the usual. So we're going past Falkirk Royal, that's the new hospital. That's just actually the back end of Larbert, which is the next town up from Falkirk. Taking us down past Bonnybridge and through Cumbernauld and then home. So yeah, today has been quite a quick day, I suppose. It's late shifts are funny because I end up waking up later than normal, but then heading home later as well. But they say the good thing about heading home is obviously the traffic isn't quite as busy. So got a wee bit of condensation inside of the window, just be dropping my air conditioning on. I'm past Larbert just now, and that'll take me up past Bonnybridge and then down the M80 to the house. It's always great when you get good traffic going home, a bit less to worry about, and it means that I'll get up the road and get started on dinner, which is oh, okay, that's a bit of a stranger in there. Yeah, the rain just playing tricks there on me was changing the field of vision slightly on the windscreen. Got a few cars in front of us, but nothing too much. Usually in rush hour this bit of traffic can be really bad. Heading up the hill now past the Savoni Bridge, you sometimes get stuck for maybe 10-15 minutes as the traffic goes on to the M80. Hopefully today it won't be that bad. It is 10 to 7 just now. It's actually, sorry, 6:30. So rush hour is just before 6 o'clock normally, and I think I've missed most of that, so I'll just be keeping myself at a steady speed, trying to keep the fuel consumption to a reasonable amount, and as I say, getting home in time. Can't see any marks on the, oh, there's traffic slowing a wee bit, can't see any marks showing heavy traffic, but as I say, heading uphill here, a wee bit of a slowdown in the traffic, which as long as it stays moving is better than being stuck in the traffic, which normally happens on this hill. Yeah, so interesting this morning, as I said, back to my visit to the opticians. The opticians nowadays can actually take quite an interesting picture of your eyes. Now, I'm not squeamish, but it is a bit odd seeing the inside of your pupil. It's a strange picture, and I suppose you have to really be an optician to tell what's good and bad on it. But thankfully, my eyes look reasonably good, and I got a clean bill of health from the optician. So don't always look after my eyes that well, but obviously I do look after them well enough that I'm not causing them any harm, which is always good. I think half the problem I've got with my eyes is the tiredness, just when you're up early in the mornings. It is quite hard to keep your eyes open sometimes, although the optician did say, which is a bit odd, that you can't work your eyes too hard. But you know what, I sometimes feel as if my eyes are, you know, really itchy. It is quite hard to have contact lenses in when your eyes are like that. I think opticians can say that as much as they want, but I think a lot of the time they've got good eyesight themselves. So it's the old thing, like, how do they know? I think is the problem, because they just tell you one thing, and granted they have a lot of patience, but I think sometimes they just say it without being able to feel it themselves. Right, so this is just heading through, trying to think what this area is. It's just before you get to Cumbernauld. It's got a railway bridge. It's Auchenstary, it's the Auchenstary side. It's not that. Well, it's just before Old Inn though at Cumbernauld, so we're just heading through this area just now. Traffic is still free flowing, which is amazing for this time of night. I think it's probably because the weather's starting to get so dark, so I will be home in good time, thankfully. I've got to say, I love when my car tells me I'm doing 124 miles to gallon. I think I'd have to have a pretty good electric car if that was the case, but currently I don't, so I'll just take the 124 miles to gallon with a wee pinch of salt there. Tomorrow I'll be adding a wee bit of oil to the car. I've noticed the other night that I was getting a wee sort of rattle from somewhere. I think it's just general engine noise, but never like that, to be honest. I like the car to be running well. I did, as I say, I thought I had an issue the other week, but it seemed to be okay. Had a flat tyre obviously on Sunday, which is a bit of a pain. Still not sure what happened, because the tyre itself it doesn't have anything in it. It's not going down because I filled it up and I checked it this morning. Still at 32 psi, which is actually above what I wanted it to be, but it's up, and really strange. The fact it's totally flattened itself within minutes. As I say yesterday, I think it's more likely to have been the fact I hit a bump and just broke the seal on the edge of the tyre, the wheel, which is unfortunate, but it does happen. So if I keep my fingers crossed that doesn't happen again. Usually on my journeys to work I would have known by now if there was an issue. So also the car itself does have tyre pressure warnings. I didn't get anything yesterday, so it literally just flattened itself within a minute. So yep, we're heading home. Actually going to have a wee bit of my banana bread, which me and them made yesterday. It's quite tasty. Got some lemon icing on it and I've got some hundreds and thousands, so she put some coconut on hers. Really nice cakes. For the first, well, not the first time we've made them, but first time for a while that we've made them. It's good. I have to start baking more because they do make a big difference, I think. Need to make a nice birthday cake. I think that's what I need to do next. Never sure whether that noise is my own car. That was a wee bit of a scary thing there. Thought that the car had a bit of a noise, but thankfully that was a Renault Megane that was sitting beside me sounding like a heap of, put it this way, shit. Yes, the Renault did seem to have spoolie brakes constantly. Sounds like they've taken the brakes back to metal. But not very fair sitting in the motorway like that, because I was sitting behind it. It did sound like my own car. Thankfully, yep, it does seem that my own car is pretty silent. So, whew, deep breath, nothing wrong with the car thankfully, and I'll leave that to the guys in the Megane to sort their spoolie brake problem. It's always it's really funny when you're sitting that close to a car and it sounds like your own. So yeah, I do apologise for the wind noise there, but it was just me checking noise was from my own car. Obviously it wasn't, so I'll just be heading still on the road. Relaxed a wee bit now that it wasn't my car that was making that terrible noise, and I'll be home in a little under 10 minutes, which is good. What I might do actually is edit out that wee bit of squeal, because along with the wind noise you've probably got a whole heap of noise you don't want on the filming. Yeah, it probably makes the video a wee bit more interesting today, but that was just me doing a wee bit of self-diagnosis and making sure that the noise coming from the car wasn't mine. So I'm hearing the noise again. I'm thinking that the car that I could hear it from is actually now behind me. So it's absolutely terrible noise from the person's brakes. Personally, I wouldn't like to be driving the car like that. Noises like that actually really annoy me. My previous Leon was the petrol version. It had a slight noise from the timing chain or timing belt just when I was getting rid of it, but still nothing that would have annoyed me as much as having a constant squeal like that. Brakes are quite bad when it comes to wear. I know previously I had issues myself. One of my pads had gone down, but thankfully I caught it before it was too worn. There again, someone in front of me decided not to indicate pulling in. So yeah, car passing me, it's not the one with the squealy brakes. So I think what I was hearing there was wind noise. It still sounded pretty much like the brakes, so very strange when the wind passes you like that. Oh, here's the squealy car. Yep, that is the strangest noise out, and actually it's not the same car, that's another one. So I think a few people need to do a wee bit of maintenance before winter on their cars. So there's a wee bit of excitement for this afternoon. I'll move you back. And yep, person in front of me decided to indicate at the last minute when I'm pulling off the motorway, so never that great. I'll pull you back in again here. Oh. The camera at the moment is of course jammed in at the side here. Still haven't seen my camera stand appear yet. With any luck it might appear this week and I'll be able to screw the camera on to the suction mount rather than have it just sitting at the side of the car. Might make the angle a wee bit better. And help filming slightly. Also means I won't have to take the camera all the time, turn it, because it keeps falling to one side, so it won't be so bad, and it means that hopefully the mic will also pick me up slightly better. So yep, you're watching the M9 Diaries on Monday. Again, this is the 14th of November. I am just heading into Lenzie, so not long to get home. Lenzie is a wee village just north of Glasgow in Scotland, which is in the UK, as a lot of you may know. So I'll be sharing this video blog around. Please make sure you share it, like it, subscribe and turn on the notifications. I'll be giving you updates once or twice a day and letting you know all about my journeys and escapades. Some of them are interesting, some of them aren't, but if you want to add to them, please just comment and I'll get your comment mentioned. Being a YouTube blogger, I think is great. I know that a lot of guys have started on Vine. Vine's a very American thing. I've not really been on it myself, but YouTube is more mass market. Google tends to push it quite a lot. So apart from their copyright laws, which is a bit of a nightmare, as I say, I'm unfortunately unable to put any music because it seems to be that even a tiny bit of music is going to get pulled by YouTube. I had one pulled last week, which is a bit annoying, but hopefully I'll manage to avoid that by just giving you my voice. Not always the most interesting thing, but at least you get what the Scottish accent's like, and hopefully keeps you up to date. So I'm just going to give a quick update, see if there's any mail, see if I have to go down past my mother-in-law's again.
Main menu.
Call Mum Diane's. Yes, voice activation.
Would you like to call Mum Diane's on mobile?
Yes. Voice activation on the cars, of
Mum
course,
Diane's.
tends to use the address book backwards, so a bit confusing, but it does work quite well when it picks you up. So short of putting the names out backwards, it's just a case of bearing with it. So.
Hello.
Hi Jessie. Have we any mail at all down the road?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, no bother. I'll pop down just now and get it. Thanks.
Alright then.
See you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
There we go. So that was just my mother-in-law. We've got a wee bit of mail to go and pick up before I head home. So I'll be doing that. I'll finish the blog once I get to her house and then pick it up. It'll probably be Wednesday morning I'll pick up the blog, but I'll get this one uploaded tonight, so it should be online either later on this evening or tomorrow morning. And that'll be M9 Diaries again, on the road every day pretty much, and I'll be keeping you updated. All the best traffic, all the best of updates on the news. So heading through Lenzie just now. Lenzie's not a bad village to live in. I've pretty much grown up here. I don't mind it at all, apart from when folk tend to sit when the traffic lights are at green, which is a bit silly. No need for it at all. So, not too sure what's happening in front of me here. Seems that folk are just wanting to hold the traffic up. And there we go, someone's finally managed to move. Oh, okay, I do take it back, it's a learner driver, so I'm usually quite patient with learners. There were two cars in front of me, so I didn't see them, so I can only apologise to the learner for that one. But they have managed to now move off, and it's time to now head home. So, just heading down the main road. Lenzie's got a co-op. There's a nice the pale grey colour RS3 Audi. Really nice colour car. Wouldn't mind one in that colour. It seems to be quite popular just now. So there's one sitting in the Lenzie at the co-op. So I'm just heading up Beach Road in Lenzie. It's quite busy with cars at the moment. I don't know why, but I'll be avoiding the speed bumps that are on the other road. The other road's got schools on it, so they've just recently put speed bumps. Another one of the council's pretty bad choices, to be perfectly honest. They like to just put things on the roads for nothing. They've already done an island, which again was pretty much not required. I think they just like making things difficult for drivers. We've obviously got speed bumps which are going to damage people's cars. I personally will be going straight to the council if I end up with any damage at my next MOT. I know for a fact that the speed bumps are not doing the suspension any good. I've already had to buy new springs the last MOT, so I'm hoping I don't have to this time, but I'll be waiting to see. so it's not too bad. So that's us just heading down into Wester Greens in Lenzie. I'll be finishing you off in just a second. I'll get it uploaded. Apologies if I have bored you this afternoon. There was obviously a wee bit of wind noise from my self-diagnostics for the car, but I'll be quite happy that there was nothing wrong with it. And I say I'll pick up again on probably Wednesday morning, unless I do a wee bit of blogging tomorrow. Just arriving at my mother-in-law's, got to get parked, but as usual there ain't no parking spaces. So there you go, just parked behind my eldest son's car. He has a vintage Beetle. But that is us for today, so thanks once again for joining me. This is M9 Diaries video blog. See you on YouTube. Please smash the like button and subscribe and turn on the notifications. I'll be giving you an update on Wednesday. Thanks very much. Cheers folks, bye bye.